Okay, we'll avoid that. Test, 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 test. Hello, we're just getting set up, so have a seat, relax. We'll get started in just a minute. All right. Hi, Diane. All right. Let me do a quick audio check. Can we turn the heat up? All right, hold on. Test, test, test. Okay, this seems to be good. All right, so welcome to Friday Yoga. Have a seat, relax, sit comfortably. You can sit with your legs crossed or straight, however you feel comfortable. And we're going to begin as we usually do with breathing. So sit up straight, relax your shoulders. And we're going to start by breathing through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. So go ahead and take a deep breath, inhale, fill your lungs completely, and then when you're ready to exhale, open your mouth wide and exhale as if you're fogging a mirror with your breath. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand and fill your lungs with air. And when you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing and the air moving against the back of your throat. Inhale and exhale as you need to. Now on the next inhale, we're going to inhale through our nose as we lift our arms and hands above our head, palms together if you can. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose now as well as you lower your arms and hands down. Move with your breath. As you inhale, lift your arms, lift your chest, fill your lungs completely with air. And when you exhale, move your arms down, relaxing on the exhale. Move with your breath. Fill your lungs completely with air and exhale out all of the air when you're ready. Now in the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side. As you exhale, lower your arms and hands down. And when you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the opposite side, exhaling your arms and hands down. Continue moving with your breath. Breathing through our nose, inhaling up and exhaling down. Try and fill your lungs completely with air on the inhale and squeeze out all of the air on the exhale. Moving with your breath. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your arms in front and relax, breathing naturally through your nose. Now bring your palms of your fingers together with your arms stretched out in front of you, palms facing each other, arms parallel to the floor. And from here, sit up straight. We're going to inhale through our nose and allow our wrists to guide us as far back as our arms can go. And then when we're ready to exhale, we're going to point our fingers away, again allowing our wrists to guide us back to the center. So move with your breath. Inhale out, fingers pointing in on the inhale, going back as far as you can. And then exhale, fingers pointing away, bringing your wrists back together. Moving with your breath. And then pause, bring the palms of your hands together and move your hands in front of your chest in prayer posture with your forearms parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Prayer posture is a balancing mudra, so just enjoy breathing, balancing your energy. Now, keeping the palms of your hands pressed against each other, we're going to inhale and lift our hands and fingertips as high as we can. And then exhale when you're ready, lowering your hands back to prayer posture. And at the very end, point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. When you're ready, inhale, reaching up. And when you're ready, exhale. Coming down, pointing the fingers down at the very end. So move with your breathing. One more time. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture and breathe naturally through your nose. Now from here, we're going to get up into tabletop position on all fours with your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. And we'll begin by doing cat-cow. So observe your fingers, make sure your fingers are spread wide, your index fingers are facing forward. Spread your knees wide enough apart so they're under your hips. And rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. In cat-cow, our head moves last. We're going to keep our arms straight and inhale, arching our lower back, and at the very end, lifting our head. When we're ready to exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, tighten our gluteal muscles as we arch our upper back like a cat toward the ceiling and lower our head. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine first and then lift your head on the inhale. So move with your breathing. As you exhale, remember to tighten your gluteals, pull your navel in toward your spine. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, pause in a neutral position with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to straighten our left leg out with our toes on the ground. And go ahead and push your weight of your body back so that you flex and stretch the back of your calf muscle, almost as if you're trying to place your heels on the ground, but we're not placing our heels on the ground. And then release. And then do that again, pushing back, stretching out the back of our leg. Breathing naturally through your nose, and then release. Put your left knee down and straighten out your right leg with your toes on the ground. And then gently push back so that your heel is moving toward the ground and you're stretching out the back of your calf muscle. Breathing through your nose. And release, coming back. Pause for a moment with your legs straight, and then go back, pushing your heel down as much as you can, stretching the calf muscle again. Breathing through your nose. And release. And place your right knee on the ground. Now from here, pull your navel into your spine. And we're going to inhale and stretch our left leg and right arm out simultaneously, stretching on the inhale, and then exhale, bringing them back down. Keeping the navel pulled in toward the spine. Inhale the left arm and right leg, opposite arm and leg. And when you're ready, exhale, bring them down. Continue following your breath. Inhale, stretching as much as you can, and when you're ready to exhale, come back. Keeping the navel pulled in toward your spine. One more time on each side. And when you're done, just pause in a neutral position with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now we're going to sit back in child's pose, so spread your knees wide, bring your feet together, sit your hips as far as you can back onto your heels, and lower your forearms, torso, and forehead down to the ground and breathe through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to a tabletop position. From here, we're going to step our left foot forward. Make sure your left knee is above your left ankle, not in front of it or behind it, but just right above it. You can place something soft under your right knee if you need to. And when you're ready, come on up into a lower left lunge with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest, breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands straight up toward the ceiling. Try and straighten your elbows. If your elbows are bent, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. You can look up or straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. And then if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of you. Breathing through your nose. Make sure your left knee is above your left ankle. And then inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. And we're going to switch feet and bring our right foot forward. So make sure your feet are wide enough apart to keep your balance. Make sure your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, come on up into a lower right lunge with your hands in prayer posture. Again, you can place something soft under your left knee if you need to. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle, reach up toward the ceiling, and exhale, bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And again, we're going to sit back in child's pose, so spread your knees, bring your feet together, and relax down into child's pose, breathing through your nose. Forehead down to the mat as far as you can, and try and relax. And then lift your forehead, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to, again, step our right foot forward into a lower left lunge. And when you're ready, inhale your hands up to prayer posture in front of your chest, breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then from here, you can stay here if you'd like. If you want to, you can bend forward, placing your right elbow to the outside of your left knee, twisting our body to the left side, looking toward the left side, and breathing through your nose. And then release, come back to prayer posture. Then inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, And exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back and bring your right foot forward. When you're ready, come on up into a lower right lunge. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears. Again, reaching up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And from here, we're going to tilt forward and take our left arm to the outside of our right knee, twisting our torso to the right side, breathing through our nose, keeping the palms of our hands together. And release, coming back to the center. And then inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And again, we're going to sit back in child's pose, spreading your knees wide, bringing your feet together, and relaxing your torso and forehead down to the ground, breathing through your nose. You can sit on a block or a book if you'd like, if bending your knees is not comfortable, or you can also place something between your knees, soft and cushiony, to help you relax. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop. And we're going to sit down on the ground with our feet in front of us. Inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale your hands down. Again, inhale, reaching up. And this time we're going to exhale and tilt our torso forward, but place our elbows and forearms on the ground. Keeping the legs straight, just inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, imagine your chest is coming forward toward the top of your feet. So try not to bend your head, but imagine your chest is coming toward the top of your feet, just keeping your elbows on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And lifting your chest as if you're trying to touch it to the top of your feet. As your body relaxes, you can scoot your elbows further down the mat. But again, keeping your elbows on the ground, breathing long, deep breaths. Allow your torso to relax. And then pull your navel in as you come back up. Inhale, reach your hands up above your head. And exhale, bring them down by your side. Now bend your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Got a muscle cramp. Hold on one moment. Okay. Now from here, with our right leg straight, you can place something under your left knee, a block, a book, a pillow if you need to, so that you can relax your hips. Turning our torso to face our right leg. Inhale with a straight spine, and exhale, tilting forward, moving our hands further down our leg, with each exhale coming forward. Lifting our chest like we did previously. Try not to move your arms to your feet, but move your chest forward and your torso down. Take long, deep breaths. Try and get your elbows further down to the ground. As you tilt your torso over your leg. Breathing long, deep breaths. And then inhale, coming up. And now take your right leg and bend it so that your right foot is behind you. So bend the right leg. Yep, there you go. Try and sit up in the middle of your body. And if you need to, you can adjust your foot however you feel comfortable. Okay. And we're going to face our left knee and place our hands on the floor. Place our hands on the floor, facing our left knee. Inhale, lifting your chest, and exhale, tilting forward over your left thigh. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And then inhale when you're ready, come back up. Now turn to the center, lift your chest. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And exhale, tilt forward as much as you can. Go as far as you can without bending your head, and breathe through your nose. You can place your hands in front of you, bringing your elbows down if you can. With each exhale, moving down as far as you can. And then inhale, coming back up. Okay? And then turn toward your right leg. And inhale with a straight spine. And exhale, tilting as far to the right as you can. And just breathe. Long, deep breaths. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And then release, come back to the center. Straighten out both legs in front of you. Gently lift your knees up and down. And now we're going to place our right foot inside of our left leg. And again, you can place something soft under your right thigh if you'd like, if your knee doesn't go all the way down, to help your hips relax. Facing our left leg, inhale with a straight spine, and exhale, tilting forward, lifting your chest as you tilt forward, bringing your elbows down to the ground. Try not to bend your head or try not to grab your foot. Focus on your torso coming down and your chest lifting toward the front of your foot. Inhale and exhale through your nose, bringing the elbows down like we did previously with both legs straightened. Lifting your chest as your torso comes over your left leg. Try not to bend your head unless you're all the way down. Focus on long, deep breaths, relaxing your elbows on the ground. Elbows on the ground. Move your arms further back until you get your elbows on the ground. So instead of reaching forward, keep your arms back further and allow your elbows to come down. Breathing through your nose. And then slowly inhale, coming up. And then face your right leg. Inhale with a straight spine. And exhale, allow yourself to bend over your right knee. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale, coming back. And we're going to bend our left leg as much as you can. Try and sit on your hips. If you need to sit on a block or a book or something, you can sit on a block or a book. Like if you find this a challenge, then just sit on something higher to help you Okay? So again, from here, we're going to face our right knee with our hands on the floor, facing the right knee. Inhale with a straight spine and exhale, tilting over your right knee, relaxing down. Breathing through your nose. So notice how bending over your right knee feels, and then inhale, coming back up. Inhale, coming back up, and turn to the center. Turn your torso to the center of your... And we're going to inhale with a straight spine, and exhale, moving our arms forward, placing our elbows on the ground, breathing through our nose. And the further down you come, move your arms further in front of you. Relaxing down, long deep breaths. And then inhale, coming back up to the center. And this time we're going to turn to face our left knee, placing your hands on the floor. Inhale with the straight spine, and exhale, tilt as far forward as you can over your left knee. Inhale and exhale through your nose. You're supposed to be over the other knee.
Over this knee?
Yeah, our left knee. We did our right already. So we're over our left knee. That's okay. So go as far as you can. So sit up. Okay, so go as far as you can. Sit up with a straight spine, and if relaxing over your left leg is just this far, that's fine. Just breathe. Long deep breaths, and if you can, and eventually you'll be able to go further. So for me, I can only go this far. So I'm inhaling and exhaling through my nose, lifting my chest as I tilt over. Try not to collapse, but lift. And then release. Come back to the center. Bring your hands in front of you in the center. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then straighten out both legs. Lifting your knees up and down gently. Take your arms to the side. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale down. Again, inhale, reaching up. And exhale down. Now we're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our knees bent, feet on the floor. Move your arms parallel to your body. Pull your navel in and lift your chest. We're going to sit back and lift the heels of our feet off the ground. And if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or the other or both while you're balancing. And then place both feet on the ground, wrap your arms around your knees, grab your wrists or elbows, and relax for a moment. Then straighten out your arms parallel to the floor, pull your navel in, and slowly bring your spine all the way down with control to the floor, and stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders, with your palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Now walk your feet so that they're under your knees as much as possible. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat so your knees are spread apart. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right palm, keeping the shoulders on the ground, relaxing the knees to the left side, gazing at your right hand. And then inhale your head and knees back to the center, and exhale as you relax your knees to the right side and turn your head to gaze at your left palm. So now knees are relaxing to the right side and our head is turned to gaze at our left hand, shoulders on the ground, breathing through our nose. And then inhale, bring your knees and head back to the center. Adjust your feet again under your hips. Now pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your hips off the ground and move your hips to the right side of your mat and lower them down. Take a deep breath through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side and turn your head to gaze at your right hand. So knees relaxing to the left, head turned and gazing at the right. If you'd like, you can straighten your right leg out over your left and lower your right foot down to the ground. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, continue breathing through your nose. If your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And we're going to inhale and bring our hips, our head, and our torso back to the center. Adjust your feet again so that they're under your hips. And then pull your navel in toward your spine, lift your hips off the ground, and we're going to lower our hips on the left side of our mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. So now our knees are relaxing to the right side and we're gazing at our left hand. Taking long, deep breaths. If you'd like, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, lowering your left foot down to the ground. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. If your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale as you bring your head, your torso, and your hips back to the center. Now lift your feet off the ground and wrap your arms around your knees, grab your elbows, and gently rock side to side. And then lower your feet back down. And we're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So adjust your body on your mat. Put some socks on or a sweater or a blanket if you're chilly. Make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes. Separate the heels of your feet so that your toes relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. Try and relax your jaw, relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax your arms, your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips, relax your thighs, relax your calves and your ankles and toes. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Feel the ground under your body supporting you. Observe as your body relaxes, your breath is getting longer with each inhale and exhale. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then move your wrist around as you slowly move your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. When you're ready, you can move to one side of your body and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we lift our arms and hands above our head. And then we're going to exhale with a strong breath with our mouth open wide as we lower our hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll do a final breath. So move your arms to the side of your body and inhale through your nose. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.